Hello and welcome to Try It Tuesday, the day when I try out games I have never played before. Today's game is Artist Life Simulator. This is a free demo available on Steam for PC. Artist Life Simulator is a 19th century alternative history game where you paint pictures and deal with depression, addiction, and madness. That is everything I know about this game, other than it is developed by Interactive Fate and published by Placeholder Gameworks. And that's how I found out about it, because Placeholder Gameworks also developed Death and Taxes, a game that I played for another Try It Tuesday and that I really enjoyed. So I followed them on Twitter and I found out about this game, Artist Life Simulator. They're also doing a giveaway for the next week, I think, maybe 6 days from today. So you still have a little bit of time to enter that giveaway for a chance to win a copy of the game or some other merchandise. Right now the game is early access. The full version is releasing on November 16th, 2022. Alright, it looks like these are not available in the demo. So we will be Salvadori Casso. Salvadori is an eccentric artist who came to Opportunia looking for fame, pleasure, and inspiration. He's got 2 years to explore the city before he moves on. I've finally moved to Opportunia, the world center of contemporary art. Unpack the mirror. Okay. I came here as a mortal like everyone else. If I run out of health or sanity, my life will end. Yet I must use these for challenges which need physical effort or willpower. Interesting. All necessary info is shown in card hover text. Reading hover text of new cards is necessary for understanding and playing the game. Studio rent, painting supplies, food and water are just the tip of the iceberg. The cost of life card will be eating away my wealth with each timer cycle, punishing me harshly if I cannot pay. Fortunately, I have some savings and a painting that I haven't sold yet. Selling art will be my main source of income. Estimated painting value is shown in the painting hover text, although this is a very subjective estimation. The best place to sell paintings is this building, although it won't always be open. To sell a painting, I must visit the art palace together with a painting. Cards or card slots that interact with each other get highlighted when hovered. I should visit the palace now with my painting and then unfreeze time or set it to fast forward. Okay. Let's look at the cards. Health, the condition of my mortal body. I regain health with long walks to the park, or I could visit the city drugstore. Sanity and willpower, my capacity to make logical decisions and cope with society. This represents my willpower, sanity, and mental readiness to focus. This can be gained from a variety of sources, such as visiting peaceful places like the ocean, or from thinking and talking about things, or I could buy some pills from the drugstore. Sure, pills solve everything. Wealth, material wealth, is just freedom translated into numbers. If I cannot pay when needed, I will lose reputation, health, and sanity to cover it somehow. Alright, a character portrait. Subjective painting value of 4? Alright. Let's take it to the art palace, I guess. Visit. Visit someplace with my painting. Okay. Let's go. Oh! Successful sale! Selling paintings usually brings wealth, reputation, and good feelings. The art palace will be closed for redecorations after the event. A local museum administrator bought my piece at a discount, promising exposure in his gallery. Looks like I've collected some cards. Reputation, passion, wealth, empathy, and I sold my character portrait. Okay. Okay. Empathy, a yellow feeling. My capacity to feel what others feel is blossoming. Picturing complex feelings on paintings is easy because I think I understand how others might see them. Thinking. I can think about almost anything with a variety of results. For example, I can use thinking to freeze my cost of life or sometimes even reset it. Thinking about cost of life means paying extra attention to spending and trying to save money. I should think about the cost of life now and wait for its result. Okay. Reputation is a requirement for many things, such as participating in exhibitions or unlocking life upgrades. People seem to mostly remember names, faces, and mistakes. The most foolproof way to acquire reputation is selling paintings, but I could also hang out in the Culture Plaza in the hope of socializing with art people. Ooh, I have found ways to earn a few pennies by helping others. In addition to saving money, thinking can be used to refresh feelings or recreate them from memories using passion. Creative passion is the fuel necessary for painting and a few other things. For example, each inspiration card used in a painting requires one passion. Painting anything needs inspiration. Locations, feelings, ideas, memories, characters, or conditions. Painting has a better chance to remove unwanted mental conditions than talking or thinking about them. Okay. The first card used as inspiration when painting determines the painting type and usable secondary inspirations. I should paint now, and perhaps also think about cost of life or something else while the painting job is ongoing. The time panel can be used to pause or speed up time. The game automatically pauses when any action is complete. Okay, I should paint now. Let's go with empathy. Paint an abstract piece based on a feeling. Okay. I don't really know what I'm doing here, but let's try it. I finished a simple painting about a feeling I felt. Finishing the painting consumes mental inspirations, but not physical ones like characters or locations. I also have a chance to regain every passion that was used in the painting. The park. Regarding physical locations, the Opportunia Park is a great location for relaxing and restoring my bodily vigor. I can use any location also as a low-value inspiration for painting. Alright, the famous avenue in the middle of the city, filled with establishments of entertainment, a good place for meeting new people. Visiting the city streets allows me to discover new places of interest. All cards have little icons in the upper right corner. Yeah, they do. Little house. Hovering these shows valuable information about what I can do with such cards. It's a location. I see. And this one is a life cost. This is a painting. See, it's got these little icons here. Okay. Upgrades of life. The upgrades make my life a lot easier, and they can be unlocked from the I button on the lower screen edge. I am now ready to start my career in Opportunia. If I need coin and Art Palace happens to be closed, I can sell my paintings in the city or the Bar Avenue, although this will be less profitable. Fortunately, I already have a bit of fame. Reputation is useful for many things, such as life upgrades or getting free drinks in a bar. Okay. My next step should be finding new friends to get better connected in the city. My ultimate end goal remains creating a painting that will change the world, but I will come back to this later. Okay, let's start my career. All feelings can be used as inspiration when painting. The numbers on feeling cards represent their inspirational value, directly added to the painting value. Feelings can be used to counter unwanted conditions during painting, talking, or thinking, or to solve specific conditions instantly by dragging the suitable feeling, for example happiness, on top of target condition sadness. Alright, I'll try to remember that. We found a person who was willing to buy the painting for an almost decent price. This is the best I can expect from here. Alright, so we got some wealth, we got some positive thoughts, and we sold our abstract painting. So let's try painting something. This is a feeling. Let's try that. I spent days seeking small jobs, even if they earned only pennies. The results added up to a silver coin. But the ordeal has totally exhausted me. Alright, so we have some wealth, but we also have fatigue of the mind. My mind is clouded and foggy. It is hard to focus my thoughts or make complex plans. Disappears after 30 seconds. Cannot start any new reading or thinking actions. Okay. But I can still paint, apparently. Can I visit the park? I cannot wait any longer. I need to paint what I have felt. I've gone to the park and I have gathered motivation to paint and I have passion. The fatigue of mind is gone now. My wealth has changed me and I've begun to spend more on little things. It sometimes gives me pleasure. Expensive life. Uh-oh. Gives more pleasure, creates more passion. Chance to create fine foods and little pleasures. Expensive life becomes cost of life again when wealth is 0. Okay, so I've moved up a little in the world, I guess. I've revisited these feelings in my mind. Alright. So it kind of recharged my motivation to paint by thinking about it, it looks like. Alright, I finished my painting. A simple painting about a feeling I felt. I used my positive thoughts. Looks like I gained an abstract painting about the city and finding friends, and I have some passion. Okay, let's take the painting. Well, I have motivation to paint, so let's do it. Let's paint. Let's paint about the park. And I don't know what else I would put in there. We'll just try that. And then we will visit the art palace with our new painting. See if we can sell it. Local museum administrator bought my piece at a discount, promising exposure in his gallery. I've gained reputation, passion, wealth, and pleasure. Alright, we have finished our painting. A nice abstract painting. People should love abstract, do they not? Alright. Let's visit the city with our painting. Let's see what happens. Alright, I've revisited the feeling of pleasure. Nobody bought anything and sad vibes crept into my mood. Unwanted conditions of the mind. Aha! The unwanted mental condition, an important topic affecting negatively my whole life. Each unwanted condition can be instantly removed by cards called solvers, or removed slowly with thinking, talking, or painting, potentially together with booster cards called counters. Suitable counters and solvers for each unwanted condition are listed in their hover text. Unwanted conditions don't become memories like normal feelings. Instead, they become worse in time. For example, irritation might become anger, or melancholy might become proper sadness. Alright, makes sense? That's why I should always take care of them as soon as possible. Painting unwanted conditions is usually the best option for removing them, but thinking and talking are viable options if painting action is not available. Especially if I'm lucky to have any suitable counters to boost my chances. Alright, I'll try to remember that. Yeah, this is getting kind of complicated. I don't know if I can remember all this. Alright, so I have sadness. How to explain what everyone knows, yet differently. Think of endings and the very last goodbyes. Think of downfalls and descents. Think of pain, injustice, and inevitable events. If I let it linger, this might evolve into true unhappiness. Counter it by thinking, painting, or talking in a yellow feeling solved by happiness. Alright, let's try painting about my sadness. By thinking about pleasure and the park. And maybe the expensive life. No, that doesn't count as an inspiration. Okay. And finding friends? Let's try that. And I will think about the expensive life. Oh, willpower. Okay. Try that. Alright, and then we will visit the bar avenue with our painting and see what happens. Alright. We found an interested gentleman, but he wouldn't pay more than a single silver coin for my work. That's the usual price around here, he said. Alright, we got some positive thoughts. We got some wealth. We'll collect those positive thoughts. I've thought long and hard about my lifestyle. I will stop spending so much. Let's visit the bar. And see what happens. I've met an individual with outstanding personality, a local figure who visits the bar avenue often. Ooh, we can now talk to people. That's interesting. People, I have met an interesting person. I can talk with people about anything, even ask them to help me with money, or help getting rid of unwanted mental conditions. Talking with characters about passion might reveal their favorite subjects or deeper longings. Talking about unpleasant things might drive them away. Talking about other things yields a variety of results worthy of exploring. Okay, let's try talking with passion and see what happens. Alright, we had an interesting chat about passion, life goals, and art. Our connection has improved. Memories. All feelings and people might become memories of themselves due to merciless effects of time. However, I can use thinking and talking to keep memories from being forgotten completely. I can also use memories for painting, talking, or thinking, like any other inspiration cards. Okay. My first friend in Opportunia. The hover text and attributes of this character have changed, giving a new hint about how we could become even better friends. The Philosopher. What is sanity? What is willpower? His questions are interesting. And let's talk to him about positive thoughts. There we go. Right, we talked about positive thoughts. It was good to refresh this feeling and share it with someone. It made me feel more connected. Let's visit the bar. Alright, let's think about our positive thoughts. How about that? Woohoo! What happened at the bar? I drank and flirted the entire evening. It was nothing serious, but a feeling remained. Ooh, attraction, a passion. Let's collect them. Oh, I wish I could paint a painting. I'm almost done. Let's paint a painting about attraction. That would be cool. The painting is ready, and I've sublimed my unwanted condition. Ooh, I got a lot of passion out of that. And my sadness is gone. Nice. We're almost done talking and thinking, too, so let's go ahead and finish that up. Talking about the past has raised new questions. I have curiosity. Let's paint. Any character, feeling, location, memory, any narrative. Let's paint about our attraction. Any inspiration. Curiosity. Recent memories. We were at the bar, so let's paint about that. And let's visit the art palace with our painting and try to get it sold. Yeah, that'll do it. Ooh, my painting was sold at a high-end auction. There was a bit of a competition to buy it. Alright, I've gotten some passion, some reputation, some wealth, and I've gotten pleasure. Shazam! Alright. Let's visit the city. Just to give me something to do. I found the city pawn shop. Ooh, what's that do? A venue that buys and resells stuff. Visit with sellable items including strong alcoholic drinks. Let's visit the city again. That worked out well. I've discovered the city liquor store. A venue of expensive alcoholic drinks. Click on the shop to open the payment view. Purchase alcohol of higher quality. Different amounts of coin allow buying different drinks. Let's visit the park and see what happens. Ooh, I walked upon a group of wild dogs attacking a child and fought them to save her. The next day, a local news journal wrote an article about my heroism. Oh no, I got a leg injury, but I gained 5 reputation. Passion. The saved life. Victory idea. Thoughts about saving lives and its value. Could this be what I am seeking for my greatest masterpiece? Courage. Courage has resurfaced and got me through fear, danger, and social awkwardness. Oh, nice. Okay, what's the deal with the leg injury? My leg hurts and refuses to serve and carry rest of the body. It demands rest. Disappears after 100 seconds. Cannot visit locations nor job opportunities. Okay, so I can't go visiting anywhere until this is gone. Alright. We have an abstract painting, but our leg is still broken, so we can't take it to sell anywhere. So while we're stuck at home, let's paint another painting. A painting about courage and positive thoughts. The philosopher told me about their recent walk in the park and about reading a romance book afterwards. I already had 0 passion, but this talk made me properly bored. Oh no! Boredom! Unwanted shadow condition. Boredom, the smallest demon of the psyche. It usually is revealed to be procrastination and not finding enough entertaining things to distract myself from what I know I should do. Fortunately, any feeling can simply ride over boredom as if it was never there. Countered by thinking, painting, talking, any feeling. Solved by energetic motivation to paint, lust, romance. Something like painting, longing to paint. Alright, may evolve to pessimism or apathy. Alright, we got 2 passion back. We have another painting to sell. Our leg is still messed up. There we go. And now I should be able to visit the art palace with my paintings. Actually, which one will be worth more? This one. Oh! I sold it at a discount, but still feel good about it. The buyer promised to tour it on exhibits around the country. Oh, I got some delight. A yellow feeling. A form of especially carefree and vivid pleasure, one which can be enjoyed slowly like a good drink. Alright, let's talk to the philosopher. No, actually, let's paint my friend the philosopher. Let's add delight. And finding friends. There we go. And I am going to visit the bar and see if I meet some more people. Oh no! My boredom has evolved into pessimism. I enjoyed poisons of the mind until I got lost in the dark and sad thoughts. Oh no. I have a destructive mood. Unwanted crimson condition may evolve to bitterness, countered by thinking, painting, talking, any blue feeling, or solved by peace. Oh no. Well, you're gonna have to take a walk in the park or something. See if we can get some good feelings. Ooh, we had an interesting idea. Looking at finished paintings sometimes relaxes me. We have some serenity and willpower. Ideas are great as inspirations for paintings because they cannot be forgotten like feelings or memories. This means I can treasure an idea for years before I use it in an actual painting. Thinking or talking about ideas can yield a variety of interesting results like other inspiration cards. Okay. Let's see. What can I do about my pessimism? Let's think about it. And let's visit the park again. Oh no! My destructive mood destroyed my passion. I was absent-minded. An unwanted mental condition crept into my moods and didn't go away even the next day. A nagging sensation. I'm restless. Little things keep distracting me. Oh no. I thought visiting the park would be a good thing. Alright, let's try visiting the city. Oh no. And now I have bitterness. This time I only delayed the issue. Condition timer reset. Alright, bitterness, depression, and a nagging sensation. I didn't find any buyers, but I heard about this. Probably stolen boat. Painter job opportunity. Alright, what does this mean? An opportunity to paint over some boat. Good payment promised. So, what do we do with that? We visit it? Okay, let's go visit the chance to paint a boat. Let's take some reputation, and let's see what happens. Oh, now I have irritation. Alright, it's ready. I have a character portrait. I have gained some passion. I've consumed my delight. Alright. I painted the boat as ordered, but my employers didn't show up as promised and were nowhere to be found. Only days later, I approached a friend who told me grimly to keep my mouth shut and gave me a silver coin. A third of the promised payment. I prefer not to do anything like this again. Alright, I got a little bit of wealth. Let's visit the park and see what happens. Oh no, oh no. I realized how to tear myself free from it. Bitterness. I have become grim and bitter because the world is bad. Therefore, I focus my attention at everything unpleasant except myself, to show that I am better because of my contempt. Although deep in my heart, I know that I make the same mistakes as the world that I so much hate. Countered by thinking, painting, talking. Any red feeling is solved by love, compassion, or bittersweet. Oh no, I'm losing sanity. Losing sanity while not having any has pushed me to the verge of madness. I have demons of the psyche. Unwanted moods and mental issues are taking over my life. I'm losing my mind. I must acquire at least one sanity to avoid defeat by unwanted conditions of the psyche. Having at least one sanity instantly removes demons of the psyche. Well, how do I get sanity? Disgust at the world. My disapproval of the world around me has become one of my dominating traits. There is so much wrong in the world, yet people keep trying to live their lives as if everything was alright. I've begun hating the shiny places where people come together. It feels like a shallow masquerade, nothing more. Alright, it's countered by thinking, painting, talking. Solved by admiration of nature, attraction, romance, or compassion. Alright. Well, let's finish visiting the park and see what happens there. I was confronted by a pair of ragged robbers in broad daylight. I got beaten up but gave them a fair beating as well, retaining my valuables. I got some passion, some courage. The monster, a victory idea. Whenever I hear about suffering, it almost always comes from a person of violence, be it a war, robbery, or a fight in home. It's always about a stronger being using violence in some form or another to deal with a weaker being. It shows the stronger being has not learned to respect the personal borders of others. And now I cannot paint because I have a hand injury. Oh man, that sucks. How am I supposed to get rid of the demons of my psyche? Let's go visit the city with one of my paintings and try to make some money. Oh no, I've evolved into anger. I managed to push back my unwanted condition. I didn't find any buyers, but I heard about this job. Garbage burner job opportunity. To feed garbage into the hungry maws of giant chimneys. Possibly sacrificing my health in the process. Ooh, yikes. Alright, well let's try going to the art palace. Cannot visit the bar or the art palace during disgust at the world. Oh no. Guess we'll just visit the park again, since we can't do anything else. Oh no! I only delayed the looming effects of my unwanted condition. And now I am hopeless. I've lost hope. Solved by hope. Yeah, well, let's do that. What do you mean? I've got hope. There we go. Oh, okay. I just have to drop it directly on the card. Regular visits to the greenery and parks have increased the strength of my physique. I am now energetic. Alright, let's try to sell our paintings in the city. Because we're running out of money. I sold a single piece in the end, but trying to sell my art for days without success left an unpleasant mood. Oh, that's not good. Alright, but we can paint again. We have healed up. Let's paint about our self-loathing. And anger. And let's add a memory of hope. Oh, we could put the park, but we wouldn't be able to visit the park. Okay. Now can I visit the art palace? Yeah, let's go there and see if we can sell our painting. Let's try thinking about that. Ooh, okay, we got some reputation, passion, wealth, and empathy. I reached a new part of Nova Opportunia, the infinite calm yet passionate ocean. With its beaches and promenades, it is a perfect place for allowing my nerves to calm and mind to reset. Nice! I have a new place I can visit. Oh, yeah. Let's visit the ocean. Let's think about our nagging sensations with empathy. The ocean was beautiful. I have gained some sanity and willpower. I have some aesthetic appreciation. A blue feeling. Solves nagging sensations and doubt. I'm gonna visit the ocean again and see what happens. Alright, I got rid of my nagging sensation with empathy and I gained some sanity and willpower. Nice. Alright, I need to try to make more friends, so let's go to the bar. Let's use some reputation and see if I can meet someone besides the philosopher. Alright, I traded my clothes for booze and ran around naked in a drinking spree a few days ago. I woke in so much pain, but it was all for art. Damaging my health with excessive drinking has pushed me to the verge of death and towards alcoholic downfall. Well, I wasn't going there to drink. I was going there to meet people. Oh my gosh. Alright, alcoholic downfall. Excessive drinking while having frail health has severely damaged my body. Pay 1 health to reset timer. Cannot read or think. Oh, great. Minor ailment. It might go away or become worse. Drag 1 wealth onto this card to reset timer and 35% chance to remove this condition. Well, I don't have any wealth. And I don't have any health. Great. Maybe I'll gain some health by visiting the ocean. That's about all I can do. Let's hope for the best. Alright, I gained calmness, sanity, and willpower. Alright, I managed to agree a deal to paint over the venue facade of a nearby business for a few pennies. Cost of life timer reset. But now I can't think about anything. Oh, right, because I'm an alcoholic with a minor ailment. Urgh. My minor ailment has worsened and become a major illness, demanding help and attention. If I ignore it, this will become even worse in time. Oh, great. Death by disease. I am dying. I must acquire at least 1 health to avoid death by disease. Having at least 1 health instantly removes death by disease. I regain health by walking in the park or visiting the city drugstore. Well, I haven't found the city drugstore. Maybe I'll find it. Oh no. I have died by drinking myself to death. Salvadori Casso has died in the gutter of an unknown street. Dead fingers frozen around a half-empty bottle of liquor. His last poison of choice. The glass of his artistic legacy was at least half full, however, as he created 7 paintings during his lifetime, most of which were bought by private collectors in Nova Opportunia. There were rumors that Salvadori Casso had a drinking problem his entire life, having once even exchanged his best painting for a bottle of cheap rum and leaving behind coverless debts, but it is not known if there is truth to these, for only a few mentions of his actual life remain. It is also not the role of history to judge how people soothe their suffering, especially the creative, sensitive people like Salvadori Casso truly was. Decades after his death, a collection of his works, together with paintings by other artists, were burned during the historic Cold Year, saving someone from freezing to death. And one's art directly saving a life is an achievement not every artist may claim. The person who burned them appreciated these paintings very much and also took a little time to admire each painting before throwing it in the chimney as a last appreciation and a goodbye. There will be other artists in the coming history who will reach further than death in the gutter, followed by slander and slowly fading from written history. Oh my gosh, I didn't do very well with him, did I? Wow. Previous paths. Oh, these are the different endings I could get. I got the Death in the Gutter ending. Oh, what a strange little game. But you know what? I think I like it. I mean, when I first started playing, I was like, oh, a card game. Because I'm really not into card games or strategy games. I'm not good at them, and I don't really enjoy them. But you know what? I enjoyed that. I enjoyed it a lot. What an incredibly creative game. Oh, I think this is going to be one of those ones that sort of like burns in the back of my subconscious and, wakes me up in the middle of the night going, oh, I need to play that again. I definitely am going to play this again. This is really, really fun. Oh my gosh. Well, this has been the free demo. So I am going to go and buy the full game. It's 20 bucks on Steam. Many thanks to Interactive Fate for creating it and to Placeholder Gameworks for publishing it. I'm looking forward to playing some more and playing as some of the other artists in the full game. Thanks so much, you guys, for hanging out with me. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, like and subscribe. Tell your friends. You know how YouTube works. And take care of yourselves until next time. Bye! Oh, look at this. I restarted the game and I was immediately given a friend named the Alcoholic. A man enslaved by the drink that some cannot resist. I pity him. I think I got this because of the ending I got in my previous playthrough. Oh, wow. That's so cool. I just wanted to show you how playing this more than once, you actually change the game each time that you play it. Oh, that is really, really cool.